So Ian, it's a 1-0 win over Grantham Town, much like at their place, a scrappy game where we managed just to get the luck this time.
Yeah, I thought we played well today. I thought, there weren't loads of goalmouth action, but I thought we played really well today. Tactically, we set up really well against how they were 3-5-2. I thought, to say we had 5 players missing, five senior players missing. We found out that Elliot Murray is going to need operation on his knee, and he's going to have that in a couple of weeks, so he's out. We had obviously Ross and Jack Tinker not right. We've also got Tuckerpool still suspended, and then we've obviously got Zach Durnley out as well. So to say against a good Grantham team who won their Lincolnshire Cup on Tuesday, regardless of their league position, I was really pleased with the performance, and the performance got us the result. And we've kept 3 clean sheets in his last 4 games, and we're undefeated in his last 4, winning 2 and drawing 2. And if the boys keep defending like that, we're going to pick enough points to get in that playoffs, and we're going to go into those playoffs with momentum. I thought first half we edged it with a better team. Just maybe final pass or final decision not quite as good, but we created a lot of chances. They put a lot on us from set pieces and free kicks. We could have prevented a couple of those free kicks and corners. The ref could have helped us out a little bit, giving soft ones. But I thought we defended them brilliant, and I thought Mitch and Charlie Oglesby were excellent. And I thought Charlie Oglesby, that's one of the best defensive displays that I've seen, and I've managed a lot of games, and I've just mentioned it to him there. And along with everybody else, they defended our goal brilliantly.
It was this sort of game that we ended up losing a few times during that bad run. Do you think this winning this game in such a quite tough manner is the signal that we have truly turned the corner?
Yeah, don't get like we Grantham did well against 0-0 against Grimsby with the adversity of Ross going off and Tucker getting sent off. We then came back from 2-0 down to get the point against Dunstan. We were patient and kept winning against Tadcaster and converted our good play into goals. And then today we've kept the structure, we've kept the shape. Defensively, we've been really organised, and we've kept probing, and the goal comes from 5 passes out on the right between our 3 midfielders and full-back, and it's a great movement by Luke, which caused a bit of confusion, and it's got us the own goal. So, yeah, look, as I've said to you before, it's about results now. It's just about results. The performances will breed results, but in these last 5 games, which is now 4, it's just getting the results, getting over that line, and then preparing, hopefully, for playoffs.
Yeah, so you've talked about the decisions, but how happy were you today? Because obviously it was a very physical lineup. They've obviously can bring on Nathan Tyson, who's got all that experience of scoring against professional defences in the Championship. How proud of you today of them getting that clean sheet? And Townsend with a save as well.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, Townsend did his job as a goalkeeper, his job to keep it on the net. The 2 centre-halves did their job to defend crosses, clear lines. Full-backs defended first, but gave us a real outlet going forward. The midfield 3 worked incredibly hard as a 3, and our 2 wide attackers track their runners every single time, and Luke Rawson worked as ever tirelessly to give us an outlet and put them under pressure at the back. So everyone did their jobs, which got us that clean sheet and gave us that foundation. And we got that little bit of fortune in front of goal. But yeah, it's brilliant. Nathan Tyson showed his quality towards the end when he put that ball in, and then when Townsend had to make that save. But we put bodies on the line. They've got a lot of experience, got all high-profile players. They're a huge football club who were surprisingly towards the bottom of our league. And like last week against Tadcaster, we weren't looking at league position, it was just against 11v11, and unfortunately we've come out on top.
So next week is a very different sort of team. Stockton Town, who just bounced back from their poor form with a 5-0 win over Tadcaster today. Obviously going up there, 3G pitch, very different to playing against Grantham here at home at Brackettmoor. What do you think of that game?
Yeah, Stockton are an excellent side. They've been in the top 3 all season. Fully deserved. They've got huge ambitions and well supported in terms of their resources and the fan base. We know they're good at home on the Ash Turf, but we train on it every week. We train to a high quality. These players are technically very good. A lot of these young players are brought up on Ash Turf, so we're not going to use that as an excuse. We're going to make sure that we're good with the ball and defensively we're organised against them, and be patient and make sure that we don't let them pass through us or make sure we keep the ball in front. So it's a really, really exciting game. Look, it's 2nd versus 5th. At this stage of the season, you're in your league position on merit, so it's 2 of the better teams in this league, so it'll be a really good spectacle, and if we can come away with 3 points, brilliant. If not, we'll make sure we get 1.
And finally, we got the news this week that Brett Lovell has decided to hang up his playing boots. He's marked his end of his career at Penistone today by scoring from the halfway line, in case you haven't heard that. What would you have to say from a player you played with at Stocksbridge over at Penistone and is now finally following you into retirement?
Brett, firstly was a teammate, and then secondly was a player in my team. As a teammate, excellent to play alongside. He gave you that consistency. He was that rock at the back. In terms of a player in your team, he was excellent in the change room, excellent in terms of his character. He played through injuries and knocks. He was so dependable. He was a real threat in the opposition's penalty box, but he was an absolute rock in our own. But finally, and most importantly, he's a good friend. He's one of my better friends in football. We still stay in contact on a weekly basis, and I'm pleased that he's gone out on a high and scored a goal to mark his excellent non-league career. And I wish him well in his coaching career, firstly at Penistone and wherever it takes him.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.